Scorpios, you guys are coming in second because of the 30,000 views. I think Gemini had 33,000, then Scorpio, and then Pisces. So that's the order in case you guys want to know what order I'm going in. I'm going in the order of the most views. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all the new subscribers, too. It's unbelievable. I'm glad you all are here this morning. And let's have some fun. Scorpios, the song that's in my head is Kim. I keep running back to you. That song is in my head. Yeah, so I don't know what that is all about. Another thing that's coming up is I don't think you're going to recognize your life. Okay, because I see you meeting a soulmate that is you guys are going to go between pain and pleasure. And it's the pleasure principle too. But this is someone who can make you feel really deep levels of pain and real deeper levels of pleasure. It's just that the pain gets deep and the pleasure gets deep. It's like new, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to do a spread, but those were the cards that I saw that kept popping out when I was concentrating on you guys, the pain and pleasure. So it's like the pain and pleasure of a soulmate connection is what I'm seeing here. Okay. All right. So I wanted you guys to know that if you wanted daily readings, I do the readings, not every day, girl, but you know what I'm saying? They get done. 3 times a week, there's going to be some daily readings that are uploaded on my website. So you should just go ahead and join the subscription. That's $49.99. And it's going to be a link in the description box on how you can look at more extended videos or go to my website and find some shit that I did that you want to look at. Whatever. New subscribers, 7816 of you, right? In 28 days, though. Hi, thank you so much. Make sure you click on the notification button so that you are informed when I'm live, because that's the same thing people say. The one thing people say, I never catch you when you're live. Well, baby, let me tell you something. I goes with the flow. I know there are other people who do it right. And they send out invitations and they tell you a day before and they're so organized, honey. I float on. I am free like a bumblebee. No, but you guys, I'm doing dailies on my website and at Vimeo. If I get some more Leos and Scorpios that buy that Leo and Scorpio page subscription at Vimeo, I'll start uploading more videos there. I was doing the one who loves you for Scorpios and Leos because they were buying them. All right. So let me know if that's something that you want me to do. If you want me to continue that. So that's basically it. You can subscribe to the website. I'm really pushing that in the month of September, and you'll have access to all of the extensions that I do, plus 146 videos that I've already done. For $50, boo. Okay, now you multiply $12 or $10 from 146, and that's not a lot. I mean, that's a lot, and $50 is not. Okay, all right. So I want to thank all the people who are part of the Sunshine Tarot family. Every month, I'm going to give a shout out to you. And so Scorpios, yeah. Like when I'm shuffling your cards, I feel like I'm going to one world to the next. It feels like love. Look, yeah, right. I don't believe in that bullshit. You know what? I'm not going to get hopeful at all. Well, maybe I can. I don't know. I am a bad bitch. Shit. Maybe I got this. I don't know. I don't know. But let's get into the reading on a serious level because I saw some pretty powerful cards. I was like, what? What is going on with the Scorpios? What's going on with y'all? Something is going on with you. To get cards like that, something's going on with you and Aquarius with regards to money. All right, let's see what we got. So you're going to meet somebody that feels like a jewel to you. And your friends are going to agree that this is somebody that is a jewel. And they're going to help you and work with you in order to make this work. It's like your friends are going to approve of a relationship. This person to you, they're going to feel like you are the woman of their dreams. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. And this is somebody who you're going to be working out things with as far as a relationship is concerned, because nobody tops this woman for you. And this could represent somebody who you feel, is the top dog, okay? So it looks like this love that comes in, you guys could work together too, because that's the 3 of coins, all right? The jewels are the coins in here, they're pentacles. So you guys could work together. Whatever the case is, you will be working together. You will be working together in September on a foundation. The Queen of Wands body is turned, is kind of, the Queen of Wands, her body is basically looking at her own gaze, but her whole body is, so her face is looking at what she's gazing at in the mirror, but her body is looking at and moving to working something out over here. Let's get another card about that. Working something out with someone who you consider a jewel. Wow. Wow. This is my favorite card in this particular deck. So this is where it leads to. It leads to marriage and family. Yeah, so Scorpio, something's going on here. I'm feeling funny. I mean, like, I see the Empress all the time, but something just feels a little bit different about this one. So some of you are already married. You're married to a fire sign. Some of you are married to a Libra or a Taurus, or if not, you're going to be. Ooh, okay. All right. Don't be telling the Taurus. Don't be telling the Scorpio what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what's in the cards. And what's in the cards is, you guys, wow, this is, so we have the Queen of Wands, the only woman in the deck, in my opinion, can go neck to neck with the Empress as far as taking her man. I mean, I really feel like the Queen of Wands, because see, the Queen of Wands is going to do whatever it takes to get what she wants. And she usually gets it unless the person has a psychiatric disorder. I mean, you have to be crazy to not want her. Something is off. So it looks like, Scorpios, what's in the cards for you is that somebody may give you some jewels because they think you are a jewel. And they're going to get some type of help from a matronly figure, a mother or a sister, and they're going to pick out some jewelry. And yeah, because you're their empress. You're their empress. And with this jewelry, I don't know why I'm not feeling a wedding. What? I'm feeling like some type of engagement or some type of, I see somebody giving you a piece of jewelry to let you know that you are, their main squeeze or their only squeeze. Oops. I forgot who I was talking to, Scorpio. So sad. So sorry. When I say main squeeze, like the Queen of Wands with the Empress, that's letting me know that somebody is really exalting you very highly, or this is how you feel about somebody else. So in the month of September, quite frankly, it looks like with the Queen of Wands and the Empress, that's a very those are some pretty strong cards. I would say that this is definitely a relationship. So those of you who are single and this is applying to you, I don't think you're going to be single too much longer. I think that you may try to fight it, but I think that it's just going to naturally flow into commitment, especially if you're flowing with a Taurus or a Libra. Okay. If in fact, Scorpio, you are dealing with the Libra, because I've been with the Scorpio before, it gets sweeter in time. It's one of those, you know how usually relationships in the beginning, they're really, really hot, and then over time it dulls out. It's the exact opposite with the with the Scorpio and Libra. In the beginning, it's tumultuous and horrid and just horrible. But when each other sees the devotion and the devotion of each other, then they start to relax. And this is a relationship that literally gets sweeter as the years go by. Like, this is a relationship that year 7 may be better than year 2, and year 8 may be better than year 5. Like, it just keeps getting sweeter. So I really don't know what else to say. This is your reading. I mean, it's done. I can ask for some clarification. Like, I don't want to fuck this up, because this feels good. It feels like you guys are just, and if you already are married, I think you're going to give your wife or your husband some jewelry, like maybe, look at the bottom of the deck, the Empress again. Wow. Wow. And she's smiling. So some of you could literally be pregnant. Wow. I have never done a reading where I saw a double Empress. I think that's the first time I've seen that. So, and then, there was a reader who said she hadn't seen anybody else with these cards. Yeah, I got them from the same place that I got these cards from. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of creativity and productivity in December. And I feel like you are, everything that you touch is going to grow. And motherhood will be very important to you. Okay. And you're going to be an exceptional mother next month. I don't know why, but something is going to be really, and there's something that feels mothering about this relationship. Okay. Because we could have got a lot of cards that represent marriage, but they brought in the mother. So you could be marrying a mother, or somebody feels motherly, or they remind you of your mother, or there's something that's kind of matronly. Your mother could have got you guys together, but let's see, what else do we see with the 3 of coins? Yeah. So it looks like in the past, and that's what I can do. That's what I'll do now. I'll do the he said, she said spread. So Scorpios, that was a very good read. I don't know what the hell is going on with y'all. But if you've been in a drought for a while and you're single, it doesn't look like you're going to be for very long. Okay. You might have already met somebody new, or somebody new is right around the corner. And sometimes, it's not exactly the date, but it's forecasting something that is, soon to come. Oh, that was it. I didn't touch it. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so what do we have? All right, in your past, wow, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, with the star, huh? And Wow, the Nine of Cups. Jesus. So you fuck. So sorry, you guys may already know this person. So you met someone who was your destiny, who you feel like is what you've always wanted, and the person makes you happy. So therefore, you decided that you need to do whatever you need to do in order to make this happen, whether that's magic, whether that's philosophy, whether, it's kind of like the Gemini reading a little bit, like you're willing to see, sometimes that a Scorpio likes you because they start to manipulate. I mean, immediately, and think nothing of it. It's like, okay, baby's over here manipulating. Because if they don't like you, they won't have nothing to do with you. They're not going to be fake with you unless they're trying to get some revenge. So you felt like you met your life partner. Some of you feel like you have met your life partner or you're getting ready to meet your life partner. So that's the World with the Star and the Nine of Cups. This person makes you very happy. They're very spiritual. They open you up to spirituality and they make you see the light. They could be one of these fixed signs, sun, moon, or rising, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius. All right. You guys, friends, are going to like each other. Okay. And it's going to be an astrological reason why people are going to get along with each other. So in the past, one energy in regards to you felt like, what time is it? Okay. In the past, one energy felt like they had met their life partner. And I would have to say that I agree if I'm seeing the star with the destiny card, as the Wheel of Fortune is called your destiny. And your destiny is in being emotionally happy and your double wish coming true. Shit. So this is wish coming true, Nine of Cups, and the star is a wish coming true. This is a wish coming true basically off stuff that you do. So you guys could have been doing some manipulation, but this is being pushed by the universe. Although you do get the fortune of your focus. So you guys started focusing on what made you happy, and then bam, is here. This is something that you could have prayed for, written out, gotten clear. Whatever the case is, you felt it in your body long enough for it to be here. And if you want it to stay, you got to keep feeling it the way that you want it to be, in your body. All right. So the other party was really scared of you. They were scared as fuck. They didn't know what to do with your ass. They were like, oh my God, what is this? Is this war? It looks like somebody's been really wounded. And they didn't know that you came here to really calm their nerves and stuff because they came from such a vicious, awful, terrible background. Super chat is open, by the way, not to ask questions, but to just give a loving donation. All right, that's right. So yeah, Scorpios, it looks like somebody just had it so bad. Somebody could have got stabbed. So in this situation, you're dealing with somebody who you knew you could change and help, and you can. You really can. I mean, I'm not saying that you should, but I feel like there are divine forces at work here that is actually empowering you with exactly what this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Here we have an Aquarius. This could, do I see any of the fixed signs? So yeah, you have it's like you're going to get a joy out of being able to provide this person with stability and security with your matronly ways, or this is how they feel about you. But they're a little rough around the edges, okay? And when other people might have turned their back on them because of all kind of behavior, some of them was promiscuous, and it's like, well, now who are you in the corner with now? Showing your ass. Right? And it's because it's like this is what they showed, but because you can see beneath the surface, this is what you saw. The Queen of Pentacles, a down-to-earth, loving human being who's good with money and who is really a good, sweet, kind-hearted person who would be by your side until, you guys are not doing what you're doing anymore. But someone who's really practical and an amazing person. You guys could be dealing with an earth sign, sun, moon, or rising, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So let's get some more clarification about the past. So they felt about you, they came in, they just felt like you were going to hurt them like everybody else. So they came in really guarded. They liked you, but they probably thought it might just be, a little too good to be true. So somebody went into sabotage mode, but I see them pulling out of sabotage mode because they too feel like maybe you're their life partner as well. And they felt like, this person has a lot of pain. Somebody has a lot of pain, but they're overcoming it. It's like here we have the Three of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Coins right here. So it's like she supersedes the Three of Swords, absolutely. And the Knight of Swords is coming in with a lot of bitter information that kind of really reflected what was going on in their heart. Somebody's been really hurt, and they could have been betrayed by people, betrayed by lovers, and they just think people were out to get them. Okay. And if this sounds like your wife or your spouse, then that's who I'm talking about. But if it sounds like you, then that's who I'm talking to. Right. So, yeah. It's like you guys are trying to move towards, thank you so much for super chat. It looks like you guys are trying to move towards happiness with this person. And when you met them, it could have been something that was really dynamic about meeting. You could have met on a cruise. You could have met while you were on vacation in Jamaica. You could have met, there was something that it was a little, you guys could have met on vacation, in traffic, driving, passing by. Also, the sun does talk about fame. So, somebody could be in the public's eye and, their destiny is. So you could have met somebody like that in the public's eye, or you're in the public's eye. Yeah. So you hooked up with an Aquarius, and you guys began to metamorphosize each other, maybe. This could be any sign though. And you started becoming really happy because you saw, you got happy because it's a challenge. You're happy because, it's a challenge. So you met this challenging individual that just really mesmerized you with their originality, and they were so different than anything that you'd ever dealt with, and they made you feel the sunlight. They made you feel good every time you were around this person, or every time you got a taste of them, you felt better and happier and more enlightened. And they lift the load off. It's like being around them or having their energy just makes you feel good, and it makes you feel inspired. And this person makes you want to change for the better. Okay. Especially now, since you're seeing a lot of healing take place, which you probably already knew was going to happen 2 years ago, right? When you did the investigation and you already knew this person's name, address, phone number, and you know how their fingerprint looks. And okay, right. So you already know shit like this. So the transformation that this person is going through, and the transformation that it's like just the universe is pulling this together, is making you so happy, and it's made you happy, but you didn't like the arguing. Okay. You didn't like the arguing. And it's like we have the Knight of Swords with the Five of Wands. There is some bickering that just kind of doesn't stop, or it didn't stop. And in the past, this person came in just with all kind of bickering. You came in knowing exactly what the fuck you wanted and letting them know, this is what I want. Somebody did. But the other person was at odds with this. Okay. And so while you were happy, they were like battling themselves. Uh-oh. Just a second. Hold on. Oh. Hey, I'm on YouTube. I forgot. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. All right. Sorry, you guys. So I'm almost done too. Okay. So just a load off. What was I saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So what happened was this person came in here ready for battle because they were used to battling and that's all they knew. But you could see right through them. Okay. And what you could see was who they really were. You probably saw who they really were before they saw who they were. Okay. You were able to look right through all of that nonsense and you saw who they really were. And what you saw was a soul that was in pain who you feel like you could help. Okay. And underneath the Knight of Swords, we have somebody in the past who was coming into the relationship with a lot of fantasy and a lot of, they just didn't really think that it could really happen. Okay. They were just used to getting disappointed all the time. So they didn't really think that things could really happen. But then it's almost like out of nowhere, they started, maybe they got into therapy. Maybe they started getting a job. Maybe it was, I don't know. But it looks like they became and started to become a little bit more grounded. This is the recent past in this union. And they stopped fighting you. All right. They stopped fighting you. And, they were kind of trying to come in with some pretty harsh communication that left you feeling baffled and that left them feeling baffled as well. So then it looks like somebody began to ground themselves and realize that this is a connection that they do not want to leave. And they also began to realize that it's a connection that, well, maybe they can't quite leave. You could be dealing with the earth sign. Again, this is a soulmate connection here. This is somebody with whom you feel a real strong emotional attachment in which this is Venus in Cancer though. So there's something kind of motherly about this connection too. This person could work with you. They could be a supervisor. They can have some type of role of authority here. And when they communicate, it's kind of hurtful sometimes. All right, because they communicate the kind of pain that they have in their heart. But you know what they can be and where this can go. Okay, there's ice in the freezer. You know where this can be and where this can go. That's my Amy Pam. No, thank you. No. Okay. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So look. So in the past, you knew what they did not know, and you were ready to move forward. But you went through a lot of changes and a lot of conflicts. But you wanted them. You just want them. This could be vice versa. Somebody just really wants you. So that was the past. That could have been when you guys were bickering and arguing, and somebody was trying to see if you were going to go away. Were you going to abandon them for somebody in the past? Were you really over that situation in the past? Do you really want to leave that alone? And they were kind of wanting to maybe keep their distance because they thought you were kind of confused and you didn't know what you wanted. And they felt like the most grounded thing for them to do was to give you the space to get clear. Somebody needed to get clear about what they wanted, or if the ex was what they wanted, or if they, I don't know. It could be possible that somebody was still in a relationship and they were kind of still maybe wanting to go forward with you. You don't know what's up with that because they said that they loved the person and they were there for each other for a year. So this person is like, I don't know what's going on with that. And so they have a lot of things in their mind that they're not clear on. They don't know, like what's up between you and other people. So they're kind of like, well, I'm not going to get all that excited until, I know what's up. I don't want to get embarrassed or ashamed. But it looks like it's over between someone. And if it was a third party situation for the Scorpios that I'm reading for, okay, if there was a third party situation, it seems like it's over. It seems like it's over. Something is definitely over. For others of you, you were seeing somebody who was already in a committed relationship with someone else, and you were on the outside. And that situation looks over unless you conjure it up. But it doesn't look like, if you leave it alone, it will just die. I don't see, anybody fighting for it unless you want to conjure it up again. But you're not going to have to do that, because let's look and see what's going on in the present. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't do nothing. Shh. I saw that. Scorpios. All right, the present. The present is the Ace of Wands. Jesus. Okay. Wow. All right. All right. So yeah, you like, honey, it's time to fuck. That's what's up. That's what's really, really, really up though. Right. But okay. We need to be physical so we can cement this. Do you understand? Okay. Let's see what else we have. The Queen of Swords and the Judgment. Okay. So in the present, you are resurrecting a situation with because I do see the Death card here in the past. So you're making a judgment about a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And the judgment is you want to sleep with them. Uh-huh. And what else is going on in the present? There's got to be something. Looks like you're doing a lot of spying on them. You're keeping a really close eye. You're keeping a real close eye on what they're doing. And because you're like, listen, I have already decided that you are what I want. And whatever I got to do to make that happen, that's what I got to do to make that happen. But I got to keep an eye on you because you're mine. And there is a determination here too that I'm feeling in the cards. The Queen of Swords is very determined and ambitious and courageous. They'll go for what they want. Okay. So it looks like both of you are moving in the direction of each other. Okay, the Seven of Chariot, the Seven of Chariot. The Chariot is a Cancer card, but it's also the number 7. 7 is a house of partnerships and contracts and marriage and unions. The 5th house is the pleasure of those kind of things. But the 7th house, shit is signed, right? And it's here with the King of Swords. It's like, look, somebody is feeling like we're going to do this 100. We're going to do this 100. We're not going to do this at all. Because this could be your energy, Scorpio, but it looks like if you did manipulate this situation, you get what you want. I don't know if you manipulated this, because it's very, 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 very hard to catch this woman or this man. You know why? Because you're trying to catch air. Look, this is water. You can contain water, but to catch air, that's a bad bitch. In my opinion, someone who can catch and settle down a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius is a bad bitch. That's how I feel, because it's almost impossible to get those non-committal people to want to commit to you. So you got to do a lot of head games. And that's exactly what you did. And that's exactly why you get your way. Okay. Because look, what did we see? Oh, it wasn't in this spread. It was in another spread. Remember, we saw the Queen of Wands. That bitch going to get what she wants. Just because she got to win. She may not even want it. But while she's winning it, she may develop feelings. But that Aries, that thing inside of them. So anyway, in the present, one of the energies is moving towards wanting to have something solid with you. All right. And somebody is you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, I wanted to say an Aquarius, but a Leo, a Sagittarius, and Aries. And you guys are moving towards contractualship and the house of marriage, the house of contracts. and you're moving there relatively quickly, at least for the month of September. There will be some serious travel. There's a very strong possibility that you will be traveling in the month of September. A very strong possibility, or the fire sign will be coming to you, or you will be going to a fire sign, or whatever the case is. So that is where you are in the present, okay? And let's see where your partner is, and then I'm going to finish the rest of the reading at Vimeo in the present. And in the future, what we're going to look at, what we're going to look at is where your partner is going in September, like how they're going to be feeling about you in September. Because this is how they were feeling kind of like about you in August. We're going to see what are your advantages, like what advantages do you have that other women don't have, like your rivals don't have. The assets of the relationship that are functioning here, and the more likely outcome. Okay, so in the present, Scorpio, your partner has a lot of options, or whomever you're thinking about, there are a lot of people that they could be with, or that offers them the opportunity of being with them. And either you or your partner could be caught up in confusion right now, not really knowing what it is that they want. But then somebody new comes, okay? Because see, I get this card of commitment again, but it doesn't feel like it's with this person. You could be dealing with two different people. So one party is caught up in their past and not trying to move forward with anything new, but then somebody new comes along. So we're going to finish this at my website, and because we're just going to tell you how the story unfolds. You already know, but this is week by week. This is month by month. This is what's about to happen next. And what's about to happen next is what? Okay, let's see. And this is how they feel about you and the assets of the relationship. And the last thing is the advantages, okay, that you guys both have in the relationship. That's good. Both of you guys want the same thing. That's good. That's really good. All right, you guys, see you at Vimeo or my website. Thank you so much for being a part of the broadcast, and love you, Scorps. Hold on.